Hey guys, it's Feather Bobo here, and this is patch 36 of the forest. Starting out with some of the catapult changes, you can now place other items besides rocks into the catapults, like pots and arms and fish and some weapons. Skulls. It's a good choice. And this will tick the entire time it's locked in there, but it won't explode until you fire it. Molotovs auto-light themselves. Yeah, you can place catapults on rafts. That seems pretty cool to me. Maybe you can put it in like a lake or something and just hang out and fire at them on a mobile defense platform. And it works fine. You can now eat these when they're cooked and it'll give you a bone. I mean, you could eat them before, but now when you do it, you'll actually get that little tidbit inside. Players no longer eat bones, you get the bones after you eat it. The menu option screens have changed just to match the rest of the kind of theme going on. Platforms, not custom platforms, but platforms can now be placed against the side of cliffs, and instead of dropping their base all the way down to the ground, it can actually connect it into the side of the cliff. I said stairs have something similar, but what I think is they're just easier to place against cliffs, not that they actually put their log into the cliff wall itself. Alright, and that's a lot of the visual changes that have been done in patch 36 of the forest. However, before you go, if you're not interested in listening to the list, you should know besides having the sinkhole invisible walls removed, free to jump to your death, the water there has also had a lot of rocks placed in the way, so jumping in the water will probably kill you as well, unless you really nail it straight through the water hole in that portion. To add though, that invisible wall has also been removed, and there is more to that cave, with a very heavy lore implication within that I don't want to spoil in this video. I'll probably put something in the comments kind of like showing off that cave in a little bit, but definitely that would be a spoiler and I don't want to include it into the video itself. So just to let you know, you should check out the sinkhole. It is a dead end at the moment, so once you get all the way down there and you see that neat thing, either be prepared to reload your save or have a long climb back out. You could also use the climbing axe against the sinkhole walls, so you could try that. Alright, to the list. New art added. I believe this is a spoiler inside the sinkhole cave. I'll throw in a comment later if you wanted to spoil it, otherwise go check it out, it's pretty cool. 5 new Timmy drawings. When you pick these up, they go to your inventory. You can then place them against a wall object if you equip them. Default button is C. Better single arm block pose on player. Blood on weapons is now saved. Bloody tables now move when hit with melee weapons. Closing the inventory or removing an item from the crafting mat while implementing upgrades now attempts to instantly place all of them, so you don't have to wait for all 30 teeth to be tossed on there. Effigies now save burn status and done duration. Feathers are now detached from the bird ragdolls, so if you pick up the meat, the feathers are still there. Improved skinning on small bird wings. Limited ability for players to stand up on extreme slopes. Meat picked up from multi-thrower is now always spoiled. That is against the 5-second rule, but oh well. Paint on weapons is now saved. Rework top of sinkhole mesh to make it harder to glitch down. Sinkhole cube map added to sinkhole water. You may now build in and out of the sinkhole. I expect to see some pretty neat bases now. Stopped player receiving camera shake from common footsteps while on the water. Underwater air consumption is paused when you pause the game in single player. Winter top heavy pine now drops sticks. Multiplayer changes. Fixed ghost rock fence looking filled when placed. Fixed jerkiness in some player animations. Fixed loading save as host, sometimes causing duplicate ghost bridges to show up for the client. Stand-up animation added when revived. Fixed some crocodiles looking different and or worse than single-player versions. Fixed platform cost being higher than it should in some circumstances depending when placed. Audio changes. Fixed client not being able to hear drop body sound. Fixed missing cave water splatter sound effect. New audio added for multi-thrower. Rabbit boots reduce and muffle the sound of footsteps when worn. Sticks dropped from saplings, effigies, and bush 2 now all make a dynamic sound when hitting the ground. Fixes in general. Climbing axe halting player in midair if used on a wall while falling/jumping. No HUD options not working. Animation glitch when transitioning into sinkhole arm block. Animation breaking after being revived from dying while on the rope. Arrows sometimes bouncing off deer and other animals. Black line passing through ghost objects against horizon at night. Camera shaking if grabbing onto a cliff while with climbing axe while falling. Cache sometimes getting stuck when spawned from hanging bodies. Cave map clipping through legs while crouching. Cowmen not dealing damage to structures and walls. Crafted axe not getting bloody. Dead shark sometimes duplicating on contact with player. Duplicating equipped item using batch in inventory. Enemies not appearing at the bottom of the sinkhole area. Host game, new game, and continue buttons being flipped compared to single player. Issues with body drop sound effect erroring causing slight stutter and missing sound. Issue with some partially built platform meshes rendering on top of everything else. Lighting fires loaded from a save with 0 fuel causing errors and killing performance. Opening survival book breaking look at special item animation. Platform red tint when not placeable. Player being able to double jump while player menu is open in multiplayer game. Oh. Block reaction animation sometimes not playing correctly. Player doing knockdown animation if hit with explosive while in water. Player grabbing into burning stick while blocking. Player not being able to climb ropes while affected by poison/cold/thirst. Player not damaging other players while downward axe striking. Sinkhole rocks making bush hit sound and giving leaves when hit. Some issues loading saves with meat and inventory. Some issues with placement of platform breaking under some cases. Stashing bow while looking down, leaving the toggle arrow type icon active. Swimming no longer cleaning weapons, it now cleans all weapons in inventory. Timmy legs clipping through seats while taken away cutscene. Timmy shirt clipping through body during plane crash. Top part of Ghost X platform looking different color than the rest of the building. Watching missing fake drop when you pick up more than you can carry. I don't know what missing fake drop is, but yeah. Wrapped cloth clipping with held stick. Yacht magazine and Cave 10 being Caver magazine when picked up. And that is all of the changes in patch 36 of the Forest. Thank you so much for watching. And I know I haven't been as active. That's because I got a lot of vacation stuff going on right now, and there's a lot of big plans, but I'm definitely not stopping or anything. And we'll be picking up soon, shortly, with a lot more stuff. And I've noticed the channel's grown a lot too, so that's been amazing. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. We'll get some stuff going. Maybe I'll throw my face in there. I gotta find a good camera. I've got the PS3i shit right now, and it's alright. I mean, if you put it in a small square or whatever, but yeah. Leave a comment or you know, I'm pretty chatty. I try to respond to everybody. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.